Just say the word, and we can jump right into the roleplay.
All right, so your name is going to be Eric.
Got it. I'm Eric. Ready when you are.
First off, Eric, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to hop on this call with me today. It shows that you're serious about making a change and that you are willing to take the first steps in accomplishing your goals. And that's one of the hardest steps for most people to make. So in return, my goal is to make this call worth your time and make sure we come up with some solutions to help you accomplish your goals. Does that sound pretty good?
Hey, Carl. Yeah, that sounds good. I appreciate you taking the time too. Let's see what you've got.
My name is Bryson, not Carl.
Got it. Bryson. Let's dive in.
Cool, man. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about your main struggles in your fitness journey. Then we're going to go over some of your main fitness goals and why they're important to you. And lastly, I'm going to give you some strategies that me and some of my best clients are using to build muscle strength, size, and get the mental resilience we all want year round. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Let's get into it.
Awesome, man. And now at the end of the call, Eric, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help you. And if I think I can help you, I'm going to invite you to join the program. And when I do, I want a hell yes, a hell no, and I don't want anything in the middle. Does that sound good?
Sounds fair, Bryson. Let's keep it straightforward.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into this. So, all right, Eric, what is your number one goal that you want to accomplish in your fitness journey in the next 6 months?
My main goal in the next 6 months is to gain muscle mass. I've been stuck at the same weight for a while now, and I really want to see some significant growth.
When you say you've been stuck at the same weight, what have you been stuck at?
I've been hovering around 160 pounds. It just feels like no matter what I do, I can't break past that.
Okay, and how many pounds of muscle are you looking to gain?
I'm aiming to gain about 15 to 20 pounds. I want to really fill out and see some noticeable changes.
Okay, and why 15 to 20? Why is that the number?
15 to 20 pounds seems like a realistic goal for 6 months. It's enough to make a visible difference, but still achievable with the right plan and dedication.
Okay, makes sense, man. And what are you doing right now to work toward that goal?
I've been lifting weights about 4 to 5 times a week and trying to eat more. But I think my nutrition might not be as dialed in as it should be.
You said you were lifting 4 to 5 days a week?
Yeah, that's right. Trying to hit each muscle group at least once a week.
Got it, man. Makes sense. And why is it important to you right now to make this change?
Well, I've always been on the slimmer side, and I'm just tired of not seeing the progress I want. I feel like putting on some muscle would boost my confidence and just make me feel better overall.
Got it, man. That makes perfect sense. You want the confidence. You feel like you've always been slim. You want to get beefed up. 15 to 20 pounds of muscle would absolutely do that. So I completely understand. And as far as the nutrition side of things go, what's your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks look like?
For breakfast, I usually have eggs and toast. Lunch is often a chicken salad or sandwich. Dinner varies, but it's usually some kind of protein with veggies and rice or pasta. Snacks are mostly fruit, nuts, or protein bars.
Well, sounds good to me, man. How come you're not seeing any progress?
I think I might not be eating enough overall, especially protein. It's hard to get in all the calories I need, and I probably haven't been as consistent as I should be.
Dude, that is actually one of the number one things that people struggle with. So the fact that you're aware of that, that's awesome. So since we have the nutrition down, do you drink any alcohol?
Yeah, I have a few drinks on the weekends, but I try not to overdo it.
Okay, and then do you smoke at all?
No, I don't smoke.
Okay, and when you say you don't overdo it with alcohol, what do you mean?
I mean, I'll have a couple of beers or some drinks with friends, but I don't go overboard to the point where it affects me the next day.
So you're never waking up the next day hungover?
That's right. I try to avoid hangovers so I can stick to my routine.
Got it. You're more of just a casual drinker with the buddies then? Am I understanding that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Just a social thing, really.
Got it, man. Well, thanks for telling me about your nutrition. So you mentioned that gaining the 20 pounds of muscle is your number one goal. Why is that your number one goal?
It's my number one goal because I feel like it'll have the biggest impact on how I feel about myself. I've been self-conscious about being skinny for a long time, and putting on muscle seems like the key to changing that and feeling more confident.
What makes you think that gaining the muscle will make you feel more confident?
I think it'll help because I've always associated a more muscular physique with confidence and strength. It feels like a tangible way to see progress and prove to myself that I can achieve something I've struggled with for years.
Dude, I'm so glad you said that. The proving to yourself part, dude, I did that whole thing earlier this year, actually. It changed my whole life. So I can relate to that more than anything we've said on this call so far. So how would you rate your health? How would you rate your mental and physical health on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say my physical health is around a 7. I'm in decent shape, but not where I want to be. Mentally, probably a 6. I know I could be more focused and disciplined.
Got it, man. And why is it important to you that you make a change now and you don't wait any longer?
I feel like if I don't start now, I'll just keep putting it off and never really make the progress I want. Plus, I'm not getting any younger, so I want to take advantage of the time I have now to build a solid foundation for the future.
And how old did you say you were? I totally spaced that at the beginning of the call.
Actually, I didn't mention it, but I'm 28.
28. I'm 27, dude. I'm right there with you.
Nice. We're in the same boat then. Good time to start making some serious changes.
Dude, you're telling me. So let me ask you a question, Eric. Let's say that you achieve all of your fitness goals that you just told me about. You know, we're gaining the muscle, we're more confident, we're not self-conscious because we're skinny. You know, we're not putting it off anymore. We're actually putting in the work. Let's say you achieve these goals. You know, you're there. You're at the finish line. You made it. You're in the best shape of your life. What does that look like for you?
If I achieved those goals, I'd see a stronger, more muscular version of myself. I'd feel confident taking my shirt off at the beach, and my clothes would fit better. I'd have more energy, and mentally, I'd feel proud knowing I accomplished something that once seemed out of reach.
Are you trying to attract the babes with your shirt off, or what do you mean?
Not necessarily.
All right.
It's more about feeling good in my own skin. But yeah, being more confident around others, including potential partners, wouldn't hurt either.
Got it.
All part.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. My bad.
No worries. I was just agreeing. It's really about the overall confidence boost and feeling comfortable with myself.
Got it, man. And how would it make you feel if you were at that finish line? You know, you had everything we just talked about. How would that feel? What would you feel in the morning? You wake up. How did I fuck this up so bad? You wake up in the morning, you get out of bed, you have that body that you want. How does it feel?
Waking up with that body, I'd feel a sense of accomplishment and pride. It'd be motivating, like a reminder that I can achieve my goals with hard work. I imagine I'd start each day with more energy and a positive mindset, ready to tackle whatever comes my way.
That's awesome, Eric. I appreciate you telling me that. I absolutely love that. I mean, I can see that for you too. I mean, you're already taking action by being on this call. You're already taking steps in the right direction. So now that I have an idea of what you want, why do you think you haven't been able to accomplish these goals on your own?
I think it's mostly been a lack of consistency and not having a clear plan. I've tried different things here and there, but I haven't really committed to one approach long enough to see real results. Plus, it's tough to stay motivated when progress is slow.
Why haven't you been able to stay committed to anything long term?
Honestly, I think it's because I get discouraged when I don't see quick results. I tend to lose focus and start questioning if what I'm doing is even working. It's hard to stick with something when you're not sure if it's going to pay off.
That makes sense, man. That honestly kind of deters me away from this call. You said you're not able to commit long term. So what makes you think you'll be able to commit to this?
I get where you're coming from. I guess I see this as different because it's more structured and personalized. Having someone guide me and hold me accountable could be the key to finally staying on track.
So in the past, you've tried things where it wasn't as personal, and you didn't have as much accountability. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Mostly just following generic programs or trying to figure it out on my own without much guidance.
That makes perfect sense, man. I'm glad that we have that figured out. I mean, having that personalized plan and the accountability, that's going to make sense to me why you maybe haven't seen the success that you want. So let me play devil's advocate really quick, Eric. So let's pretend that at the very end of this call, you give me a hell no. You get off this phone call, you don't take any action, and you stay in the same exact place for another year. You eat the same foods, you do the same exercise routine, nothing changes, you don't gain any size, you don't get stronger. You kind of just stay where you're at right now. I mean, you told me you're insecure, self-conscious, you can't take your shirt off at the pool. It's no confidence, man. So if you stayed that way for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, how would that make you feel?
Honestly, I can tell you that would feel pretty frustrating. Knowing I let another year go by without making any progress would just add to the self-doubt. I don't want to be in the same place, feeling stuck and regretting not taking action when I had the chance.
Got it, man. I appreciate you telling me that. So would you say that this program, this change in your life is a need right now, not a want?
Yeah, I'd say it's a need. I need to break out of this cycle and start making real changes if I want to feel better about myself and my life overall.
And you mentioned that you don't want to get older and have the regrets, right?
Exactly. I don't want to look back and wish I had started sooner, or wonder what could have been if I had just committed to making a change.
Yeah, man, there's that old Chinese proverb, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I have heard that.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder that it's never too late to start, as long as you're willing to take that first step.
Exactly, man. So that's awesome. All right, so right now I want to give you a little bit of a assessment here. So based on what you told me with the alcohol, with the food, the nutrition, I think right now it would benefit you most if we kept consistent, if we kept going to the gym consistently at the 4 to 5 days a week, definitely increasing it to the 5 days a week. And then we minimize the alcohol, because that plays more of an impact on muscle gain and health overall. I mean, if you're doing it once a week, some of those effects on alcohol, even if you're not hungover, can last for quite some time. It affects your cortisol levels, it affects your stress, it affects your ability to think clearly, all these things. So if we were able to get that a little bit more tightened down, you don't have to cut it out completely, but just tighten down a little bit. And then same with your nutrition. You said you don't feel like you're eating that much. It's a very easy fix. All we would have to do is track what you're eating on a day-to-day basis, and then use those numbers to make your plan. And we could do that forever and ever and ever. You'd always get some kind of results. You'd know that what you're doing works. You wouldn't be struggling. You wouldn't be frustrated. And we could implement the plan on a weekly basis, and then change what needs to be changed. So there wouldn't be any more plateaus or any more things like that. But we would have to get these 3 things under control. And again, that's all based off of what I have so far. So that's what I believe is holding you back most. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Having a structured plan and being more mindful of my nutrition and alcohol intake sounds like the right approach. I can see how those changes could make a big difference in my progress.
Okay, good, man. All right, cool. So out of everything that we've talked about so far, what do you think you need the most help with right now?
I think I need the most help with nutrition. It's been the hardest part for me to get right, and I feel like having a solid plan there would really set the foundation for everything else.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Nutrition is key. So I'm 100% in agreement with you there. I get it, man. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed would you say you are to getting rid of, God, I gotta change that, bro. How committed are you to committing, Jesus, dude, sorry about that. Eric has some technical difficulties. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to the program and gaining, this is where I fuck up, bro, and gaining 15 to 20 pounds of muscle? I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties there.
No worries. I'd say I'm at an 8 or 9. I'm really motivated to make a change and ready to commit to a program that works.
Dude, an 8 or a 9 is perfect, man. That's a really good answer. So let me ask you a question, or let me tell you this. So at the start of the call, I mentioned I would let you know if I could help you or not. And the good news is you're definitely the type of person that I can. So, this is just based off of the responses you've given me so far. And so that leads me to the next part, man. Would you like to hear more about how I can help you out?
Yeah, I'd like to hear more about it. I'm interested to see how your program can help me reach my goals.
Perfect. And now for the sake of the role play, let's say that I went over the accountability, the training, and the nutrition aspects in detail and that you're an understandment. Okay, does that make sense?
Got it. Makes sense. I'm with you.
All right, man. So out of all the parts of the program that I just mentioned, the training, the nutrition, and the accountability, which part of the program do you feel like you need the most right now?
Right now, I feel like I need the most help with nutrition. Getting that part dialed in would really support my training and overall progress.
Got it. Why do you think that part would be the most benefit for you right now?
Because I feel like nutrition is the missing piece in my routine. If I can get that under control, it would maximize the results from my workouts and help me reach my goals faster.
And why do you think you haven't been able to tackle that by yourself?
I think it's because I lack the knowledge and structure to create an effective nutrition plan. It's challenging to know what to eat and how much without some guidance.
Makes perfect sense, man. I completely understand where you're coming from. So I'm going to transition into the price right now. It's everybody's curious about this. So I'm going to break down the price for you and we'll see if there's an option that works best for you, okay?
Sure, let's hear it. I'm interested to see what options you have.
All right, so I'm just going to touch on the investment of the program. So real quick, in-person training would cost you about $2,000 for 16 weeks. I actually just got off I just got done messaging one of my old clients, Jay. He is doing in-person training at a different location in a different state, and he's paying $35 per half hour with a trainer. And it adds up pretty quick, especially if you're doing that multiple times per week, such as 5 days a week. You're doing that's $100 and almost $200 a week. So $800 for a month. So anyway, in-person training would cost you closer to $2,000 for 16 weeks, which gives you access to your trainer 5 times a week for the duration of your workout, which is about 4 to 6 hours total. You wouldn't get any nutrition or accountability outside those 4 to 6 hours per week either. But with the Allegiant Fit program here, my program comes with training, nutrition, and accountability, and you will definitely get more attention, help, and personalization anytime you need it. So before I dive into the pricing, does that make sense where the in-person training is? I shouldn't have said that. It's fucking stupid of me to say that, bro. Fucking stupid. Oh, wait, shit.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. In-person training can get pretty expensive, especially when you break it down like that.
Yeah, perfect. I'm glad it makes sense, man. So we have option 1 and we have option 2. So option 1 is $750 paid in full for 16 weeks. And we have option 2, it's $250 per month, but it's month to month. So option 1 saves you $250 today. Option 2 is a little bit easier on cash flow. Which of these 2 options works best for you?
Those are some big numbers. I'm not sure I can commit to either option right now. Do you have any other payment plans?
Well, if you are willing to put down a deposit, we can do that for the time being and secure your spot. So maybe next payday we can come around and get started. But let me ask you, what is it that you, sorry, fucking goddamn, bro. Is it that you don't have, okay, hold on. I fumbled this so hard. I apologize, Eric. I totally appreciate that. If you had all the money in the world, would you get started today?
If money wasn't an issue, then yeah, I would definitely be more inclined to start right away.
Makes perfect sense, man. So would you say, is it because you don't have a card you can put it on, you don't have the savings, or is it something completely different?
It's more about not wanting to stretch my budget too thin. I have other financial commitments, so dropping a large amount at once is a bit daunting.
Were you looking at the paid in full, or were you considering the month to month?
I was considering the month to month, but even that feels like a bit of a stretch right now.
Okay, well, I appreciate you being honest, man. I can appreciate how you feel. Some of my clients actually felt the same way in the past, like they didn't have the money or the budget to invest in themselves, but it was that exact issue that was holding them back. It was that fear of investing in themselves or fearing that they couldn't make it work. That was the reason that they were stuck in the first place. And they were just trying quick fixes. That's why they stayed stuck and all that bullshit. Does that make sense, Eric?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's easy to fall into that pattern of not wanting to invest in yourself.
Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, my old client, Jay, like you, he believed he didn't have the money to invest in himself. We were on the phone call. He gave me the same thing. He said, I couldn't afford it. And I said, dude, in order to be truly committed to achieving your muscle building goals, you got to be all in. You got to commit. You got to invest. You got to take the leap. And so he did. He took the leap. Now he has the body he wants, all because he chose to invest in himself. So, Eric, let me ask you, man, if I helped you build that 20 pounds of muscle and finally get to your goal, no more insecurity at the gym, no more insecurity at the pool, you have confidence, you're no longer the slim guy, would that be worth investing in for you?
It sounds great, but I'm still not sure I can commit.
Sorry, what'd you say?
It would definitely be worth it for those results. It's just a matter of figuring out how to make it work financially. I said it would definitely be worth it for those results. It's just a matter of figuring out how to make it work financially.
I hear you, man. So what we can do is you can put down a deposit. We can wait until next payday for you. That way you have a spot. Everything's ready.
It's about finding a way to make it fit into my budget so I can commit without stressing about the cost.
Yeah, I get it, man. So what we can do here is we can put down a deposit and that will secure your spot. And in the meantime, while we wait, I can send you this.
Putting down a deposit could be doable. How much would the deposit be?
The deposit would be $75 today, and that would secure your spot. And in the future, if you decide you don't want to sign up, that will be fully refundable to you.
Sorry, what were you going to say after you mentioned securing my spot?
The deposit is $75, and that would secure your spot. So, and in the future, if you didn't want to go through with this, the deposit would be.
That sounds more manageable. Let me think it over.
Makes sense, man. I appreciate you being honest with me here. What exactly is it that you needed to think about? The fuck is going on? What is it that you needed to be?
Got it. $75 to secure the spot with a refundable.
What? What?
I just want to make sure I'm making the right decision financially. I need to look at my budget and see how this fits in with everything else.
That makes sense. I think we cut out. You said that you needed to think about it, and I was just curious what exactly.
I need to think about how this fits into my budget and whether it's the right move for me financially right now.
Makes sense, man. What kind of things did you need to think about specifically? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm making the best financial decision. I need to review my budget.
Okay. And earlier you said you needed to think about it. What was it that you needed to think?
Oh my fuck, dude! Expenses and see how this fits in. I want to be sure I can commit to the program.
I'm gonna restart, bro. God damn. Hello? Hello? Hello, Eric. Hello, Eric? Hello, Eric? Oh my Lord, bro. Eric, are you there, man? Eric, how's it going, bro? Are you there? Dude, I'm getting pissed. Hello? We're gonna unplug my mic. This is horse shit. Hello, Eric, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
It seems like we got disconnected. We were on a sales call.
Got it. Let's get back on track. You were asking about what I need to consider before committing to the program.
Right. So what did you need to think about specifically, Eric?
I need to review my monthly expenses and ensure I can afford the program without overstretching my budget. I want to be financially responsible while making this commitment.
So you're saying if you had all the money in the world, you would join? Is that what I'm hearing?
If money weren't a concern, I'd be more inclined to join right away. But I need to be mindful of my current financial situation.
I understand completely, man. Is it that you don't have a card to put it on, you don't have the savings, or is it something else?
It's more about being cautious with my finances and not wanting to overcommit. I just want to make sure I'm making a responsible decision.
What if I said that the fear of investing in yourself is the exact reason why you are where you are?
I can see how that could be a factor. It's definitely something to consider. But I also need to balance that with being financially responsible.
Oh, dude, I get it. Being financially responsible, that's very important. I mean, I'm not asking you to bend over backward and screw up your credit score or anything like that. But it is I believe it to be the very reason of the fear of investing in yourself that makes it that you are where you are right now. And my old client, Jay, had the same issue. We were on the phone. He said he couldn't afford it. I said, hey, man, you got to invest in yourself if you want to make these changes. And he said, you know what, man, I think you're right. So then he signed up. And matter of fact, Jay was one of my best clients. He was with me for 18 months. You can see his before and after. I can send it to you if you want. But he was in the same boat as you. And it was that investment in himself that changed everything. So would you say that that is a financially irresponsible investment if it can guarantee everything that you're looking for?
I see your point. If it truly delivers the results, it could be a worthwhile investment. It's just a bit daunting to take that leap.
I get it, man. I totally understand. So what we can do right now is we can do the month-to-month option. You don't have to do the paid in full. And what I can do is actually, so never mind. I thought I was looking at, fuck, dude, you're tough. You're very tough, Eric. So what we can do if you're not ready to invest into the program is you can put down a deposit for the next 10 days until you get paid. That way you have the confidence knowing that you're not stretching the budget right now and you can get started and you can put the regret, you know what, I need to start fucking, God damn it, dude. What do you think about that?
I appreciate the option to put down a deposit. It does make it seem more feasible to secure my spot and give myself some time to plan financially. Let me think about it.
Perfect, man. I appreciate that. What exactly did you need to think about?
I need to consider how the deposit fits into my current financial situation and make sure I'm comfortable with the commitment before moving forward.
Sounds good, man. When is a good time to get back with you?
Give me a couple of days to think it over. We can reconnect later this week.
Sounds good. You sure you don't need any longer? Maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month?
No, a few days should be enough. I want to make a decision sooner rather than later.
Do you find yourself having to think about decisions a lot, Eric?
I do tend to weigh my options carefully, especially when it comes to financial commitments. I like to make informed decisions.
Are you happy with where you are in life?
I've got things I'm working on, but that's part of why I'm interested in making a change with this program. I'm not fully satisfied, which is why I'm considering investing in myself.
I think that is the very reason you absolutely need to. If you're not happy with where you are, the things that you've been doing, that's what's gotten you to where you're at right now. So if you're not happy with where you are right now in life, I think that's a signal for you to have to change some things that you have been doing and take that leap, push and invest in yourself. What do you think?
I see your point. If I want different results, I need to be willing to make changes and take some risks. It's something I need to seriously consider.
What's there to consider? You know what's better for you.
You're right. Taking action is often the first step toward improvement. I'll give it some serious thought.
Hey man, the fact that you're on this call already says that you're ready to go. You're committed, you're taking action, you're already on this phone call. If you weren't already going, if you weren't serious about making a change, we wouldn't be on this call right now.
That's true. Being on this call does show that I'm serious about making a change. I appreciate you walking me through everything.
You're absolutely welcome, man. So, were you looking more at the paid in full option or the month-to-month?
I was thinking more about the month-to-month option. It seems more manageable for me right now.
Sounds good, man. What we can do is I can actually cut your first month in half and put that on the back end of your program. So to start, it would only be $125 today, but that the other $125 would be taken out on the back end after you finish the program. Does that work for you?
Splitting the first month like that does make it more appealing. It could work better with my budget. Let me think about it for a day or two.
What if I said that have you heard about the guarantee? Did I mention that?
No, you haven't mentioned a guarantee. What's the guarantee?
The guarantee, and it is, if you don't see the results that you're looking for by the end of the program, and you're not happy or satisfied or content with the program, the experience, or maybe you thought I was a jackass or whatever the case may be, I'll actually give you 110% refund if you are not satisfied for any reason. So that means if you invest $250 a month for 4 months, I will actually give you back $1,000 plus $100 at the end of the program. So there's nothing to lose.
That's a pretty strong guarantee. It does make the decision easier, knowing there's that level of confidence in the program. Let me think about it with that in mind.
What more did you need to think about with all the information I provided?
With the guarantee in mind, I mainly need to consider how this fits into my financial planning. It's a reassuring offer, but I still want to ensure I'm making a responsible decision.
Makes sense, man. So what I'll do is I'll call you back on Friday, all right?
All right.
Bye. End roleplay. End roleplay.
End roleplay. How do you think that went, Carl?
My name is Bryson. I'm the fucking coach. I think it went terribly. What do you think?
Sorry about that, Bryson. I can see it was a challenging call. From my end, it seemed like you handled the objections well.
No, I didn't.
But it might have felt like an uphill battle. What are your thoughts?
Oh, that was tough, man. Why the fuck do you need to think about it so much, you know?
Yeah, it can be frustrating when someone is hesitant. Sometimes it just takes a bit of patience and understanding to help them feel comfortable moving forward. Did you feel like there were opportunities to address concerns differently?
Yeah, I guess I just think that was very bad. I don't think I dug deep enough on the pain points. I don't think I got clear enough on the nutrition, and I messed up quite a bit. Stuttered my words. Wasn't good.
I can understand why you feel that way. It's tough when the conversation doesn't flow as smoothly as you'd like. Focusing more on pain points and being clear on nutrition could help in future calls. Remember, it's a learning process, and each call is an opportunity to improve. What do you think you might do differently next time?
I want you to give me a review on how I did.
All right, Bryson. Here's some feedback. Strengths. You maintained a calm and professional tone throughout the call, even when faced with objections. You provided clear options and broke down the pricing structure well. You offered a guarantee, which can be a strong motivator for prospects on the fence. Areas for improvement. Dig deeper into the pain points. Understanding the emotional reasons behind a prospect's goals can create a stronger connection. Clarify the value proposition. Ensure the prospect fully understands the benefits and unique aspects of your program. Address objections with more specific solutions. Tailoring your responses to their concerns can help overcome hesitation. It was a tough call, but you maintained professionalism throughout. Focusing on these areas could help in future calls. What do you think? Any specific parts you want to dive deeper into?
What is a good response, or what would you have said with the I need to think about it and I need to see if it fits my financial budgeting repeatedly? What would you have said to that to overcome the objection?
When faced with the I need to think about it or budget concerns, you can try to gently challenge the prospect while offering reassurance. Here's a possible response. I completely understand the need to think it over, Bryson. Investing in yourself is a big decision. Can I ask, what specifically are you uncertain about? Maybe I can provide more information to help you make an informed choice. Also, we can look at flexible options to make sure this fits comfortably within your budget. What do you think? This approach invites the prospect to share more about their concerns and shows that you're willing to work with them to find a solution. It also subtly challenges them to articulate their hesitation, which can sometimes reveal an opportunity to address it directly.
All right, man. If you had to summarize this entire thing and give me 3 key takeaways in less than 20 words, what would they be?
1. Dig deeper into pain points. 2. Clarify value and solutions. 3. Tailor responses to objections.
Yeah. In 10 words or less, give me 5 things that in 20 words or less, give me 3 things that I did great on this call.
1. Maintained professionalism. 2. Clearly explained pricing options. 3. Offered a strong guarantee for reassurance.
All right, that's all I need today. Thank you.
You're welcome, Bryson. If you need anything else, just let me know.
How much time do I have left on advanced voice chat mode today?
I'm not sure about the exact time remaining on your voice chat today.
All right, well, that's it. That's it, guys. We're done. Let me go ahead and plug my mic back in now. Let's see. Oh, no. What's this now? Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Oh, it's on my... I looked at my computer and it said it only recorded 2 minutes worth, but that's from it's recording on my phone, and it's been recording on my phone the whole time. So that right there, that was a real, raw, honest reaction of me thinking it wasn't recording the whole time. That's funny, dude. Sounded like I was dropping a shit, huh? Oh, no! Yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and plug my mic. I'm using my phone. Mic doesn't do anything. All right, well, also I want to point this out. So if you're still listening, I'm going to walk over to my air mattress and put my phone down, kind of surrounded by covers. And you can hear, so right now I'm in my room, the office room. I'm going to put my phone down right here. And now this is what it sounds like. Yeah, I think it's a lot better, honestly. So cool what you can do with the mic. You just need some soundproofing. Just put your phone on your bed and start talking. It's really good quality. Much better than this sound. So right now I'm just holding my phone in my room. Now put it over here into some covers. This is what it sounds like now. Anyway, so how did that go? bad. And I'm glad it went bad because I don't want to, okay, hold on. For the sake of role-playing and learning, I don't want it to go easy on me and give me the sale every time. That was good because I have no idea what the fuck I was doing. I have so much to learn, bro. But that right there is good because I just got told no. I embarrassed the fuck out of myself, probably lost all credibility with good Eric here. And he's probably never going to call me again. Probably never going to look at my shit again. And that's fine. So that was good for me to have that experience. I know it's fake. I know it's AI. I know it's a role play. I know there's no stakes involved. But I learned. I gained more insight, more what I need to focus on, you know. I needed to dig deeper on the pain points. And at the very end, I needed to tie those pain points and the program together so that he knew that this program could help him solve his issues. And now that's facts, that's solid. The other thing that I need to do is tell it to give me different personas when it's role-playing, because it seems like this was almost identical to yesterday, but the prompt that I gave it, which was off recording because it just takes so long, is the same thing. I just added a couple things that didn't change the character or the personality of the person. So, yeah, I mean, it went bad. It went so bad. Fumbled my words a lot. When it comes to the objections, I kind of fumble around. So we got to work on those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit some of the script, make it more fluid so it's something that I would read, something that I would say. And I'm going to do that live here in just a sec. I got to run to the little men's room, so hold on. So I'll be honest, I totally forgot that I paused and went to the bathroom. I got really distracted. And in the meantime, sounds so funny, but in the meantime, I went downstairs and recorded my Black Friday video, which I'm going to edit here in just a sec. And then as I was sitting down to upload it to Adobe Premiere and then start editing, I realized that I didn't finish this podcast. My thought process was, I don't remember talking about what I was going to improve on and all this stuff. I don't think, And then I realized I didn't even finish the show. So here we are. So we're just going to jump right back in. So today is the 27th. What do I need to work on? I need to dig deeper into the pain points, which is what I wrote yesterday. So didn't learn my lesson, or maybe just wasn't paying enough attention, but I need to dig deeper on the pain points and then use those pain points to tailor my pitch. So if they say, oh, I can't afford it, I might be able to say, well, how long can you afford to be insecure? How much longer can you afford to be insecure then? Kind of thing. And during the call, I think I said a couple things that were fucking great when I started talking about, what was I talking about? No idea. All right, great point. And then other things I said fucking flopped and I panicked. So in spite of this shit, so what did I say? 3 objections. Okay, 3 objections. That motherfucker gave me 30, bro. Dude, I'm going to back and forth with the goddamn AI, you know? Hopefully these are entertaining. If not, then whatever. So, yeah, so what's the thing? Write down 2 things I need to get better at. So dig deeper on the pain points, use those to tailor my pitch, dig deeper on current routines. This call, I didn't really do that. I kind of was struggling to figure out how I could offer advice. So dig deeper on current routines. And then what do I feel like I did good at? Let's see. Well, the call was 2 hours ago. I feel like I did pretty good. I'm trying to make this thing real quick. I feel like I did pretty good. What do I feel like? I did better at saying his name. I did say Eric a lot more. Did better at saying their name. I'm going to leave it at that. 2 things I need to get better at. 1 thing I did well at. Must tweak the phone script slightly for improvement of personal flow for myself, as little as 1 word or phrase for improvement. All right, let's go do that. Let's pull up the script. Phone script. All right. So I feel really good about the very first part, which is what we fixed yesterday. Felt really good, but that's probably the least important part. So we're going to continue on with that. So what I'm going to revamp is this part. here's what we're going to do. Talk about your main struggles, go over your main fitness goals, give you some strategies. Makes sense? Great. Now, at the end of the call, I'm going to ask you to know if I can help. Hell yes or hell no. Nothing in the middle. Say cool. So that's what we're going to revamp today. So let's do it. So let's run over the whole thing. So first off, Bobby Johnny, just want to say thank you for taking the time to hop on this call with me today. It shows that you're serious about making a change and that you are willing to take the first steps in accomplishing your goals. That's one of the first steps, the hardest first steps. It's one of the hardest steps for most people to take. So in return, my goal is to make this call worth your time and make sure we come up with some solutions to help you accomplish your goals. Does that sound good? Cool. Here's what we're going to do. So this is what we're going to change. So, all right, cool. Awesome. Man, so awesome. So here's what we're going to focus on during this call. I like that. I'm trying to fucking edit this, dude. God damn. Awesome. So here's what we're going to focus on during this call, so you know what to expect. We are going to talk about your main struggles. We're going to talk about your main struggles that you've been facing. We're going to go over your main fitness goals and why they're important to you. And we're going to we're going to talk about your main struggles that you've been facing. We're going to go over your main fitness goals and why they're important to you. And I'm going to give you some strategies that me and some of my best clients are using to, I don't like that. I'm going to give you, let's ask ChatGPT. Let's see. Rephrase this. So originally, I'm going to give you some strategies that me and some of my best clients are using to build muscle strength size year round. And it suggests I'm going to share strategies that my top clients and I use to consistently build muscle strength and size all year round. I like that. Give me 5 more variations. I like that, actually. Let me share with you I'm going to walk you through the methods my clients use. I'm about to show you the techniques. Let me break down the strategy. Yeah, I like the first one. I'm going to share, let's tweak it a little bit. So let's paste it back in here. I'm going to share some strategies. And I'm going to share some strategies that my top clients and I use to consistently make progress in the direction of their goals. Awesome. So here's what we're going to focus on during this call, just so you know. Let's see. Just so you know what to expect. So first off, we're going to talk about your main struggles that you've been facing. First, so let's redo that. First off, I'm not going to say first off. Yeah, I am. First off, we're going to talk about your main struggles that you've been facing. First off, we're going to talk about the main struggles that you've been facing. Then we're going to go over your main fitness goals. So now, first off, so we're going to talk about the main struggles that you've been facing. We're going to go over your main fitness goals and why they are important to you. Why those are important to you. And I'm going to share some strategies and then I'm going to share some strategies that my top clients and I use to consistently make progress in the direction of their goals. Cool? That's what it says to say. Cool?
Cool? Awesome. So here's what we're going to focus on during this call. Just so you know what to expect. So we're going to talk about the main struggles that you've been facing. We're going to go over your main fitness goals and why those are important to you. And I'm going to share some strategies that my top clients and I use. To consistently make progress in the direction of our goals. Cool? Sweet. That feels kind of weird still. Awesome. So here's what we're going to focus on during this call, just so you know what to expect. So first off, we're going to talk about the main struggles that you've been facing. Then we're going to go over some main fitness goals and why they're important to you, your main fitness goals. And then I'll share some strategies that my top clients and I use to consistently make progress in the direction of our goals. Cool? Something about this doesn't feel fluid enough. We'll come back to it. Let's move on to the next one. So I say, cool. They say, yeah, perfect, man. And then I say, great. Now at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help. If I think I can help you, I'll invite you to join my program. And I either want a hell yes or hell no, nothing in the middle. Sound good? It was originally cool, but let's change that. Great. Sweet, dude. All right, man. Awesome. Let's see. Sweet. And sweet. Sweet, man. Just thinking out loud. Sweet, man. And at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help based on I can help you out. If I think I can, I'll extend the invitation to join the program. Join the program. And I either want a hell yes or a hell no. Nothing in the middle. Does that make sense? Let's go ahead and read. Okay, let's try this. Sweet, man. And at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help you out. If I think I can, I'll extend the invitation. To join the program, and I either want a hell yes or a hell no. Nothing in the middle. Does that make sense? Sound good? Well, these sound good. Sweet, man. And at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help you out. If I think I can, I'll extend the invitation. I don't like invitation. I'll extend the invite to join the program, and I either want a hell yes or a hell no. Nothing in the middle. All right? Sound good? Okay. Fuck, dude. Get out of the way. Let's do it again. Awesome. So here's what we're going to focus on during this call, just so you know what to expect. So we're going to talk about the main struggles that you've been facing. Then we're going to go over your main fitness goals and why those are important to you. And then I'm going to share some strategies that my top clients and I use to consistently make progress in the direction of our goals. Cool? Sweet, man. And at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know whether or not I can help you out. If I think I can, I'll extend the invite to join the program. And I either want a hell yes or a hell no. Nothing in the middle, all right? Sound good? And I either want a hell yes or a hell no. Nothing in the middle, all right? Sound good? Sounds great, man. Okay, I got a lot of shit going on here. Let's move this back. Transition into workout and pain points. Let's go ahead and back up a little bit. Transition. All right, I think that's all the changes that I feel like we ought to make right now. I need to work on the transitioning. I need to work on initial questions. I need to make that tracker sheet to make note-taking easier. And I was working on that earlier. Maybe I'll finish that. But it's 2:55 p.m. Lexi's coming over in 3 hours. I still got to hit the gym. Still got to edit this video. So what I'm going to do is stop this recording, upload the shit, get that shit scheduled, and then we'll go from there. Also, it's Thanksgiving if you're listening to this because they upload it a day later than when I record. But the Thanksgiving episode will be tomorrow, so it will be the 29th. It'll be released on Black Friday, I guess. Honestly, I've always thought about a Thanksgiving episode, and I'd rather it be... I have a Thanksgiving episode already. What day was that? What day was Thanksgiving for last... Let's see. What? I wasn't even sharing the date and shit. All right, let's go back because I started it really soon. So let's go back to the very beginning of the show. Let's go. Oldest to newest. November 2020. Doesn't even share the fucking date, bro. Why doesn't it share the date, man? I guess we'll have to go use my fucking voice memos on my phone. That's annoying, man. Tell me the day it was released. It's so fucking annoying. It just says November 2023. Yeah, no shit, but what day? I got on my voice memos app. We'll go find it ourselves. God damn it. What? Fuck. Siri, what day of the... What? Oh, fuck. When was Thanksgiving last year?
Thanksgiving was on Thursday, November 23rd, 2000.
Appreciate you. 23rd. Yeah, episode 35. Be grateful. Happy Thanksgiving. How did I start it off?
All right, guys. We got episode 35 here. So it's 11:45 at night. It was Thanksgiving today. Happy Thanksgiving to every single person out there. And I completely spaced recording an episode. I not necessarily spaced it, but it was Thanksgiving. I was spending the whole day with my family. It was amazing. I haven't been able to do this for the last 2-3 years now. So
I'm grateful as fuck here.
Everybody again was awesome, and a lot of people weren't even there, which kind of sucks. But it was
Let's fast forward a little bit. Let's get to the meat and potatoes here.
It makes me not be able to, if I wanted to read or something in the morning, or stretch in the morning, or something like that, or whatever, I can't. And sometimes it fucks me over so bad that I don't even have enough time to work out. So that trickles down to the end of my day. That means I got to do 2 workouts in the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're done here. Just talking about, maybe I got to start playing the first however many minutes of the episode that was a year ago. Because we're over a year now. So today would be episode 40, right? Because today is the 27th. So on the 20th, so 1 year ago, let's listen to a little bit of this. I'm tired. Business details. I think I'm saying widening the gap. I recorded this a year ago today. Let's see what it says.
What's going on, everybody? Episode 39 is underway here. You know, actually, the amount of times that recently, that I've actually just sat down, didn't really even put much thought into it or worry or, overthinking anything, and I just click record.
I'm in my car.
Just go. So that's a win. That's pretty sweet that I'm confident enough to just do that now, as opposed to sitting there freaking out, thinking, oh shit, here we go. We're going to record. Oh fuck. So that's pretty cool. That's a win.
Dude, I'm funny as fuck.
But man, today, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I'm just in a slump right now mentally. I am tired.
Bro, you're not even doing anything.
I don't just mean physically, because physically I'm tired of shit, but mentally I'm just gone, man. I'm just...
From doing what, Bryson? What you been doing, bro?
I'm in the up and up of shit right now.
Let's fast forward.
I might just have to go... I don't know. I really have no idea. But we're going to get to 100 and we're just going to keep going. But that was the first milestone I wanted to do.
Crazy, man.
100 consecutively.
I just talked about getting 100 episodes straight. This is episode 405B. It's fucking awesome, dude.
I think that's the most important part of it all. It's just consecutively 100 straight, no breaks. Because if I do at least 20 minutes a day for 100 days, that would be 2,000 minutes at least of recorded audio.
Dude.
And when I got some episode...
I'm going to stop right there. This is the fucking sales roleplay episode, but because nobody's going to listen to this. This will be buried. That's fucking awesome, man. Just talking about how I got to really focus on this. 100 episodes, 100 straight, man. This is episode 405B. This should be on the other episode. Honestly, this is supposed to be a chat roleplay, but whatever. I'm going to end it now. That's the show, guys. Appreciate you listening. Bye.